Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Gators will have to kick this away. With the return, it's Anderson. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot falls. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's leg way. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
And the back gets the football. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Running play called on 3rd and short. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Here comes a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it for a big gain. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The sure hands. It's Badger.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gators are in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, fourth down.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team, trying to connect from 40 yards out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 14, Florida 0.
So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up, trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The defense is... Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 30. Past the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21, Florida 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the...
Oh, it's a fake direct snap trying to run for it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Gators with first and 10 here. And there's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lagway. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. This is the sixth play on the drive. Now, the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they'll get him down that time. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. That LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, pass the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Williams. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Looks like LSU has the 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. They'll feed the back again. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Williams. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good. and they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And the Gators will line up to boot it away.
Number 26 on to kick it away.
Running it back, it's Anderson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position.
First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down after the incompletion. Linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And first down for the offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's second down here. Back in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it go. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away, begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal, upcoming. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On first down, it's play action. Rush looking to make a play deep downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Gators will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
The 2nd down pass complete to the back. No gain on the play.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive.
And the LSU offense will
So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Bringing pressure. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made at the 10. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Badger. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
To the air, it's Lagway. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 45, Florida 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Ball handed off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Coming up, 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Knocking on the door, offense there in the red zone.
It's a quarterback keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over, 1st and 10.
Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
On the run, it's Williams. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
1st down and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The linebacker's shifting around now. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage. make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Important second down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Florida, 10.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to
Just trucks through the defender. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Badger. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, they're not going to win this football game. I loved it.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. At midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They stop him right at the 24.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, he makes it second and medium. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll give it to the back.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Crucial third down play right here. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.